if you're experiencing some hip or low back pain either during or maybe even after your run, the culprit could be a lack of hip extension mobility. So that extension is when your leg goes behind you and you push off during your run. You need that mobility to take any strain off the low back, because we don't want that to have to arch and compensate if you've got a lack of that mobility here. So I'm going to show you an exercise that's going to work on this hip extension mobility in order to reduce that strain on the low back. So you'll get into a lunge position. I like to do it against the wall for a little bit more stability. And what you're going to do is just simply activate the glutes here to tuck the pelvis versus letting the low back kind of round here. You want to tuck the pelvis, and then all you're going to do is squeeze that glute, kind of squeeze your butt as hard as you can here for a count of 5 as you inhale for that count of 5. And then you're just going to relax for a count of 5 as you exhale. And you're going to repeat that, squeezing the glute on and off for about 3 minutes total. And as you squeeze the glute, you can also do a little bit of a lean forward to get a little more stretch through that front of the quad. Relaxing again for a count of 5 after that hold for a count of 5 with that inhale. You're going to do this both sides ideally. If you want to increase the stretch a little bit more through the quad, you can also grab on to the foot in the back, and it's the same thing, really squeezing that glute for a count of 5, holding that tuck in the pelvis, doing a little lean forward, and then relaxing that as you exhale for a count of 5. And then you're just going off and on with that for a count of 3 to 5 minutes total. So working on this should help you get some more extension mobility through those hips and reduce any strain on that low back when you're running.